Welcome to Soul Ascendancy, where we explore the mysteries of the unseen world and dive into the deep, spiritual truths that shape our lives. Thank you for joining us today in this eye-opening journey. As you delve into this video, keep in mind that you're not alone in the experiences and struggles you're about to hear about. Together, we will uncover the hidden forces that may be at play in your life and offer ways to protect yourself from them. Before we dive into the content, I invite you to take a moment to engage with this channel. If you resonate with the message, please comment 77 below, and don't forget to subscribe to Soul Ascendancy. By subscribing, you're not just joining a community, but stepping into a space of enlightenment and protection. Now, let's begin. Have you ever had that unsettling feeling that someone is watching you? It can be an eerie sensation, one that catches you off guard, leaving you glancing over your shoulder or pausing mid-thought. Often, it feels like an invisible presence is lingering, tracking your every move. Yet when you look around, there's no one there. You might dismiss this feeling as just your imagination, but what if it's not? What if there's more to it than meets the eye? Many people have experienced this sensation, and it may be a sign of something far more significant, something hidden in the spiritual realm. These feelings are not simply coincidences or fleeting moments of paranoia. They could be the presence of what are known as monitoring spirits, unseen entities that silently observe us, often gathering information with the intent to use it against us. These spirits operate under the radar, unnoticed and undetected by the conscious mind, yet always present, feeding off the details of our lives. They seek to learn about our patterns, our vulnerabilities, and our weaknesses, using this knowledge to manipulate and affect our lives in ways we may never fully understand. It may come as a surprise, but these monitoring spirits are far more prevalent in our lives than most of us could ever imagine. For many, the idea that there are unseen forces watching over them can seem far-fetched or even unsettling. Yet, the truth is that many people go about their daily routines completely unaware that they are being observed by entities that remain invisible to the physical eye. The fact that this surveillance is happening without your knowledge does not lessen its impact or its existence. Just because you cannot see these forces doesn't mean they are not present. It's important to recognize that these spirits can be constantly observing, influencing, and even manipulating events in your life from behind the scenes, often in ways that are not immediately obvious. You might not be able to see them, but there are moments when you can sense their presence. It's as if something intangible is always around you, watching, waiting, and following your every move. It's not just a feeling of being paranoid or overly cautious, it's a deep, intuitive sense that something is off, something unseen is lurking just beyond the physical realm. You may find yourself feeling strangely followed or somehow out of sync with your environment. There may be times when everything feels normal on the surface, yet something seems to be quietly influencing the events unfolding in your life. The impact of these monitoring spirits is often subtle but significant. At first, you might dismiss the feelings of unease or strange occurrences as coincidences or nothing more than passing thoughts. However, as time goes on, you may start to notice recurring patterns that point toward a more deliberate, spiritual presence. These entities don't usually make their presence known in obvious, dramatic ways. They are experts at blending into the background, often working unnoticed until they begin to exert influence over your emotions, your thoughts, and your circumstances. The tricky part about these forces is that they are rarely detectable by ordinary means. They don't make themselves visible, nor do they usually cause direct, overt disruptions. Instead, their influence tends to manifest in more subtle ways: an unexplained feeling of being watched, a series of unexpected events that seem to occur at just the wrong time, or a sudden surge in negative energy around you. These are just some of the signs that may begin to emerge when these monitoring spirits are at work. And while it may be hard to pinpoint exactly what is going on, there are distinct signs that can help you recognize when these unseen forces are present in your life. Today, we're going to take a closer look at 5 key signs that could suggest you're being observed by these spirits. These signs might initially seem like mere coincidences or fleeting moments of discomfort, but when taken together, they could indicate something much more significant. Whether you're conscious of their presence or not, these entities may be quietly watching, waiting for the perfect moment to influence your life in ways you can't yet fully understand. It's crucial to pay attention to these signs so that you can start to protect yourself, spiritually and mentally, and take control of your journey. One of the most common and unmistakable signs is the constant, nagging feeling that you're being watched. It's not just a fleeting moment or a passing thought, it's a persistent sensation, one that stays with you throughout the day. Regardless of where you are or what you're doing. You might be in your home, at work, or out in public, yet you can't shake the feeling that someone or something is observing you. And when you glance around, there's no one in sight. This sensation can be so strong that it makes you feel like you're never truly alone, no matter how much you try to convince yourself otherwise. You might brush it off as nothing more than a figment of your imagination. After all, it's easy to convince yourself that it's just stress, fatigue, or an overactive mind. But if this feeling persists and becomes a constant companion, it's time to pay attention. This is not just your mind playing tricks on you. It could be the presence of a monitoring spirit, quietly watching and waiting for the right moment to influence or manipulate your life. This feeling of being watched goes beyond the physical realm. As spiritual beings, we are attuned to energies and forces that lie beyond the tangible world we can see with our eyes. The sensation of being observed may be a reflection of our innate ability to sense spiritual entities. This is often referred to as the spirit of discernment, the ability to detect energies or presences that are not immediately visible to the human eye. This intuitive sense is a powerful tool that can alert us to the presence of monitoring spirits, even when they remain hidden from view. If you find yourself consistently feeling negative or drained in the presence of this sensation, it is a clear sign that something is amiss. Monitoring spirits thrive in secrecy and darkness, silently observing, waiting for the right moment to strike. They may not show themselves directly, but their presence can affect your energy, leaving you feeling heavy, uncomfortable, and vulnerable. When this happens, it is crucial to take action. Don't ignore these feelings. You have the power to confront and dispel the negative energies that seek to invade your space. One way to protect yourself is by engaging in spiritual practices that can fortify your defenses. Prayer, meditation, and other forms of spiritual protection can help to create a barrier between you and these unseen entities. By strengthening your connection to the divine and surrounding yourself with positive energy, you can reclaim your space and protect yourself from the influence of monitoring spirits. Trust in your spiritual discernment and listen to the warnings your intuition is providing. This feeling of being watched is not just a random occurrence, it is a call to action, urging you to protect your spiritual space. Another sign that you might be under the scrutiny of unseen forces is the increased intrusiveness of those around you. Perhaps you've noticed that certain people in your life, friends, co-workers, or even family members have become more interested in your personal affairs. They ask questions about your life, your decisions, your finances, and your relationships. While it's natural for people to be curious, there comes a point where this curiosity crosses the line into something more invasive. It's as if no matter how much you share with them, it's never enough. They constantly dig deeper, probing for more information that, in many cases, has nothing to do with them. It might seem harmless at first, but when these questions begin to feel more like an inquisition than a conversation, you may want to start asking yourself why. Could these individuals be acting on behalf of something or someone beyond their own curiosity? This kind of behavior may not be just innocent nuisance. In some cases, these individuals may be unknowingly used as vessels for the monitoring spirits, collecting information about you on their behalf. The entities that are watching you may use these people to gather details about your life, your plans, and your vulnerabilities, all in an effort to manipulate or control your circumstances. It's important to be discerning in these situations. Trust your intuition and pay attention to how these interactions make you feel. If someone is persistently prying into your life and your boundaries are being crossed, it's okay to set limits. You don't owe anyone every detail about your personal affairs, and it's crucial to protect your privacy from those whose interest may not be as pure as it appears. Another sign that you may be under spiritual surveillance is the repeated pattern of misfortune or failure. Have you ever noticed that things seem to go wrong just when you're about to achieve something important? Perhaps you've been preparing for a major job interview, only to fall ill the day before. Or maybe you've been eagerly anticipating a new opportunity, but obstacles seem to arise at the last minute, derailing your plans. These events might seem like bad luck or coincidence, but there could be a deeper, unseen force at work. As you move forward in your life, you're bound to encounter challenges. However, when those challenges seem to arrive at the most critical moments, just when you're on the brink of a breakthrough, it can feel more than just like bad luck. You've probably experienced a time when everything was aligning, the pieces were falling into place, and then, out of nowhere, a setback occurs. Perhaps a major job opportunity slips away, or crucial documents go missing the day before a key event. These situations can feel like a cruel joke, and the pattern can become all too familiar, leaving you questioning if you're being targeted by forces you can't see. This type of pattern is more than just coincidence, it's indicative of a deeper, spiritual assault from negative forces. Monitoring spirits, entities that watch from the shadows, seem to know precisely when to act right when you are about to reach a major achievement. These spirits thrive on disruption. They exist to sow seeds of doubt and confusion, making sure that you're always within arm's reach of your goals, but never quite able to grasp them. They aim to undermine your success, leading you to believe that no matter how hard you try, victory will always elude you. While life is undoubtedly unpredictable, and setbacks are a natural part of the human experience, the recurring nature of these disruptions suggests there may be something more at play. These entities work tirelessly to demoralize you, causing frustration and discouragement. They want you to believe that failure is inevitable, that you're not good enough, or that you don't deserve success. However, it's essential to understand that these negative energies don't have the power to define your path, unless you allow them to. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward breaking free from it. By acknowledging that these obstacles are not mere random events, you can begin to take control of your journey. You don't have to accept these setbacks as your fate. Instead, you can shield yourself from these forces and continue moving forward with strength and determination. Stay focused on your goals and don't let the interruptions derail your progress. Your resilience is your greatest asset, and with it, you can overcome any force that tries to hold you back. Another sign that you might be under spiritual surveillance is the persistent presence of nightmares. These aren't ordinary bad dreams, but rather vivid, unsettling visions that haunt your sleep. If you've been waking up feeling like you were chased, trapped, or cornered in your dreams, you could be experiencing the spiritual interference of negative entities. In these dreams, you may encounter scenarios where you're pursued by evil forces or confronted by overwhelming obstacles. These disturbing dreams are often a direct manifestation of the monitoring spirits trying to influence your thoughts and emotions, even in your sleep. Nightmares are more than just disturbing dreams, they are battlegrounds where spiritual warfare takes place. The spirits attacking you in your dreams want to instill fear, confusion, and despair. They wish to weaken your resolve, make you question your purpose, and rob you of your peace. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by dreams that leave you exhausted, anxious, or fearful, it may be a sign that these forces are trying to attack your subconscious mind, where they can plant seeds of doubt and hopelessness. But recognizing that these dreams are not random is the first step toward reclaiming your peace. These nightmares are not the end of your story, they are just another form of attack from the negative forces that wish to derail you. By understanding the spiritual nature of these dreams, you can start to take action against them. You have the power to assert your authority over your mind and spirit. And by doing so, you can turn these nightmares from sources of fear into sources of strength. One of the most powerful ways to fight back against these attacks is to focus on positive, uplifting thoughts and experiences. Seek out dreams of empowerment and victory, affirmations of your strength, purpose, and the divine protection that surrounds you. In doing so, you begin to shift the energy around you and replace fear with hope. Spiritual practices such as prayer, meditation, or visualization can help reinforce this shift, turning your dreams from a battlefield into a sanctuary. By aligning your subconscious mind with your highest potential, you can create a new narrative, one where you are in control, and your destiny is not determined by forces of negativity. As you continue to grow in your spiritual awareness, another sign to watch for is false accusations. Have you recently found yourself the target of rumors, slander, or unjust criticism? It may feel like people are suddenly attacking your character, questioning your motives, or spreading lies about you. These attacks can be incredibly painful and disorienting, especially when they come out of nowhere. If you've experienced a sudden surge of harsh judgments, mocking, or even outright false accusations, it could be a sign that negative spiritual forces are at work. Monitoring spirits use a variety of deceptive tactics aimed at attacking your core sense of self, with their ultimate goal being to break down your spirit and erode your confidence. These spirits are not random or erratic in their approach. They are strategic and calculating. They have an uncanny ability to identify your vulnerabilities, your flaws, and even the mistakes you've made in the past. These vulnerabilities, rather than being overlooked, become tools in the hands of these spirits. They don't simply observe your weaknesses. They seek to exploit them, twisting them to their advantage, often in ways that disrupt the very fabric of your life. It's as if they can sense when you are at your most fragile during moments of doubt, uncertainty, or insecurity, and it is during these moments of emotional or spiritual vulnerability that they strike, aiming for maximum impact. The manipulation by these spirits is deeply personal. They observe your fears, your past regrets, your struggles, and then they target them, knowing exactly how to disturb your peace and destabilize your forward momentum. Whether you're in a moment of transition, on the brink of a breakthrough, or simply trying to move forward in life, these spirits make sure you face unnecessary setbacks and challenges, diverting your attention and energy. They understand the times when you are most susceptible, when you are questioning your own worth or doubting your decisions, and they capitalize on those moments. In their attacks, they don't just undermine your confidence or sense of security. They try to cloud your perception of reality. They distort your ability to see clearly, making it harder for you to discern truth from illusion. This is particularly dangerous because it leaves you feeling isolated and disconnected from your true self. Their goal is to make you feel that everything you do, everything you attempt, will ultimately fail. They feed on your insecurities, encouraging a belief that your efforts are futile, that you're not capable of achieving the things you desire, and that you're unworthy of success or happiness. By using your vulnerabilities against you, monitoring spirits create an environment of constant self-doubt, fear, and confusion. They invade your thoughts and feelings, making it difficult to find clarity. The more they manipulate your emotions, the more power they gain over you. What might seem like normal setbacks or challenges in life can, under their influence, feel like insurmountable obstacles designed to break you down mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. One of their most insidious tactics is manipulating the people around you. These spirits often influence others to speak negatively about you, to spread rumors, or to make harsh judgments about your character. Their aim is to cast doubt on who you are and what you stand for. By using others to attack your reputation, they seek to isolate you, to create a sense of division in your relationships, and to create an atmosphere of distrust. This confusion can be disorienting and painful, making you question your own worth and sense of purpose. The false accusations these spirits generate are not just an attack on your reputation, they are an assault on your very identity. When others speak ill of you, it can feel like an attack on the core of who you are. These accusations often have no basis in truth, but that doesn't make them any less damaging. They are designed to cause you to doubt yourself, to feel misunderstood, and to question whether your actions or intentions are in line with your true purpose. This constant bombardment of negativity can erode your confidence and leave you feeling disempowered. What's even more troubling is the way these spirits work to undermine your faith in yourself and in your path. They want to sow seeds of doubt in your mind, making you feel unworthy of the success or happiness that you seek. They want you to believe that you are not good enough, that you don't deserve the life you're working toward, or that your purpose is meaningless. This constant undermining can make you feel disconnected from your true self, leaving you in a state of confusion and inner conflict. But despite the power these spirits seem to hold, it's crucial to remember that their attacks are not a reflection of who you truly are. They are simply attempts to distract you from your path and to make you question your worth. Your true value is not defined by others' opinions or by false accusations, but by your authenticity, your actions, and your connection to your higher self. By recognizing the tactics of these spirits, you can protect your energy and stay focused on your journey, knowing that these attacks are just temporary distractions, not the truth of who you are. In times like these, it's crucial to remember that your true worth is not defined by what others say about you. No matter how many false accusations come your way, they cannot alter the truth of who you are. You are more than the sum of others' judgments or criticisms. Your path is guided by divine purpose, and no amount of negativity can stop the fulfillment of that purpose. When facing these attacks, it's important to stand firm in your truth. Know who you are and what you are called to do. Even when others misunderstand or misjudge you, remain grounded in your inner strength and conviction. These false accusations are only a distraction designed to lead you away from your true path. Instead of allowing them to derail you, use them as motivation to stay focused on your goals. Keep your heart strong and your mind clear, knowing that the opinions of others do not define your journey. False accusations, like many of the other signs we've discussed, are simply a form of spiritual warfare. These forces are trying to diminish your confidence, create doubt, and lead you off course. But you don't have to give in to them. By understanding the source of these attacks, you can rise above them. Remember, your journey is yours alone, and it's guided by the divine. No matter what others say or think, your purpose remains unshaken. If you find that this message resonates with you, I encourage you to engage with this channel. Comment 77 below to join the conversation, and subscribe to Soul Ascendancy for more insights and spiritual guidance. You are not alone on this journey. Together we can navigate the challenges and obstacles that life throws our way, empowered by the truth of who we are and the strength of our spirits. Keep moving forward, stay vigilant, and know that the light of your soul will always shine through, no matter the darkness that surrounds you. As we journey through life, there are moments when we find ourselves facing battles we can't see, struggles we don't understand, and challenges that feel insurmountable. It's in these moments that the unseen forces around us can feel most powerful. The negative energies we've discussed, monitoring spirits, false accusations, persistent nightmares are not just random occurrences, but signs that you are being targeted. These forces work to undermine your peace, to push you off course, and to create doubts where certainty once existed. But understanding their presence, recognizing their tactics, and learning how to counteract them is the first step toward breaking free from their grip. These forces often seem to know when we're at our most vulnerable, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Just as you are about to reach a breakthrough, a setback occurs. Just as you feel confident and secure in your path, a wave of negativity washes over you. Whether it's the persistent feeling of being watched, the insidious nature of intrusive people in your life, the unsettling frequency of mishaps that seem too perfectly timed, or the relentless nightmares that leave you exhausted and fearful. These are all signs that something is amiss. They're not meant to be taken lightly or dismissed as coincidences. They're spiritual alarms, warnings that negative forces are at work, trying to disrupt your progress and keep you from fulfilling your true purpose. But there is good news. You have the power to confront these challenges. It's easy to feel overwhelmed or defeated, especially when things seem to be falling apart. But you don't have to surrender to these negative forces. Your strength, your resilience, and your spiritual authority are far greater than the power of these unseen entities. They may try to wear you down, to make you question your worth, to fill your mind with fear and doubt, but they cannot control your destiny unless you allow them to. Your purpose is not defined by the obstacles you face, but by the strength you find within yourself to overcome them. The key to overcoming these spiritual battles lies in self-awareness. By recognizing the signs and understanding the nature of these forces, you empower yourself to take control. The first step is always awareness, understanding that what you're experiencing isn't just a series of unfortunate events or bad luck. It's a spiritual attack, a deliberate attempt to steer you off course. And once you've acknowledged this, you can begin to fight back. You can set boundaries, protect your energy, and fortify your spirit. When you feel the weight of negativity around you, when you sense that you're being watched by unseen eyes, or when your progress is interrupted by a series of mishaps, take a moment to center yourself. Pause and ground yourself in the knowledge that these setbacks are not the end of your journey. They are merely obstacles designed to test your resilience. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are stronger than any negative force. You are capable of rising above whatever challenges are placed in your path. Spiritual defense is not about fighting in the traditional sense. It's not about using force or aggression, but about asserting your authority over your own life. It's about claiming your space and your peace, even when everything around you seems chaotic. It's about standing firm in your truth, knowing who you are and what you are meant to do, regardless of the negativity that may try to shake your confidence. One of the most powerful ways to defend against these forces is to cultivate a mindset of positivity and empowerment. Surround yourself with things that uplift you, people, environments, and practices that nurture your spirit. Meditation, prayer, affirmations, and visualization are all powerful tools to reinforce your spiritual strength. These practices create a protective barrier around you, making it harder for negative entities to infiltrate your energy field. They allow you to remain calm, focused, and grounded, no matter what's happening around you. But it's not just about defending yourself. It's also about proactively creating a life filled with light, love, and peace. The more you align yourself with your true purpose, the more you step into your power. When you embrace your authentic self and follow your path with confidence, the forces of negativity lose their grip on you. You become a beacon of light, and the darker energies are forced to retreat. When it comes to nightmares, understand that they are not just dreams, they are spiritual messages. They are manifestations of the forces trying to interfere with your peace and your progress, but they are also opportunities for growth. If you face a nightmare, don't run from it. Confront it. Assert your power in the dream realm. Remind yourself that you are in control, even in your sleep. Transform your nightmares into symbols of victory. When you can take control of your dreams, you can take control of your waking life as well. Remember, your spiritual journey is your own, and no one can take that from you. The road may be challenging, and the obstacles may seem insurmountable at times, but you are not alone. There is a divine power guiding you, and it is within you. Trust in yourself. Trust in the path that has been laid out for you. You are stronger than you realize, and the challenges you face are simply stepping stones on the way to your greatness. These signs, the feeling of being watched, the intrusive behavior of others, the pattern of setbacks, the persistent nightmares, and the false accusations are all signs of the spiritual battle you are in. But they are not signs of defeat. They are signs of growth. You are being tested because you are on the verge of something great. You are being watched because you are a force to be reckoned with. Your purpose is so powerful that negative forces will try to stop you, but they cannot. They will not succeed. You are destined for something far greater than the struggles you face right now. When you begin to see these signs for what they truly are, signals that you are being watched by unseen forces, that you are being tested, you can face them with a sense of purpose and clarity. You are not a victim of these forces, you are a warrior, and these challenges are your training ground. You are being prepared for something bigger, something more powerful, and you have everything you need within you to overcome these trials. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Look at the challenges you have faced, the obstacles you have overcome, and the strength you have gained along the way. You are not alone in this journey, and you are more powerful than you realize. No matter what you face, remember that you are a chosen one, and nothing can take that away from you. I encourage you to subscribe to Soul Ascendancy, to stay connected with this community, and to continue exploring the deeper truths of your journey. Comment 77 below to join the conversation and share your thoughts with us. Together, we can support each other on this path of spiritual growth and empowerment. Remember, you are stronger than any force that tries to hold you back, and your light will always shine through the darkness. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to reflect, and for embracing your true power. Keep moving forward, and never let anything or anyone dim the light within you. You are destined for greatness, and your journey is just beginning.